and coached the linebackers for so many years. And now I feel like it's a transition of responsibility. Now I get to coordinate the team and coach the coaches every day. And I learned a lot from Coach Rebo, great friend, great mentor. And we're fortunate to be in a great situation in Thibodaux. The progress that we made as a program in 10 years, I would put up against anybody in FCS football. And our job is to make the same amount of progress in the next 10 years.
Hi, Zach Carlton, FCS Triumvirate. Good to see you guys. For the student athletes, Nichols is kind of uniquely situated with a lot of different rivalries. You got the River Bell Classic. You're right there with a lot of other in-state schools with McNeese and SLU, and then you have kind of the back and forth over the last 5 to 10 years with UIW, kind of sharing and trading Southland Conference titles. So who would you guys consider is your #1 rival for you personally in the league?
Hayden, we'll start with you first. Okay.
I mean, all of them are really fun to participate in. They've all morphed throughout the years since I've been there for so long. But me personally, UIW is probably my #1 now.
Yeah, I would be on the same page as him. Like, I haven't been here long enough to see how teams have changed and how teams have rebuilt. So since I've been here, the big games at the end of the game, like Southeastern, but UIW was a big game, and that's one that we got to look forward to. So that's the one I'm doing.
And you mentioned, Ty, that on the defensive side you're always running, and the offense is getting a little share of that this year. Being in South Louisiana with the hot temperatures, the humidity, all those things, going into that week 0 matchup, how important is it to be in peak physical shape in week 0? And what do you think is that gonna be an advantage for your team going into that matchup?
I mean, yeah, like for every team, like that's the plan. The plan is to be most conditioned, because the first game is like nobody's doing game reps. So it's like the first, second quarter is going to be, oh, yeah, y'all going to be high pace. But then right in the second half, y'all going to be like, bro, I ain't played a game in so long. Like, it's like that's the feeling. So the point is like to try to get as close to the game reps as possible, like run, do everything we can, like, make sure, first quarter, or just have so many situationals where we just keep running, little bursts of running. And that's what we just got to do to be in top-tier shape going into the season.
Awesome. Coach, coming off of you guys obviously have the Manning Pass Academy every year that you host at Nichols. What does that do for the community? And then are there things that translates to the football program that helps you improve, maybe with recruiting or just ideas that you take away, or just the experience for your athletes to be around great athletes like that?
Yeah, we have 2 really special camps on our campus every summer between the offensive lineman and defensive lineman camp that comes in the week before Manning camp and Manning camp itself. And what it is, it's a great opportunity for people to see Thibodaux, see our community. It's great exposure for us because we got a really special place. And to have people there see us in person, they realize how special it is for their own self. And then we also get a chance to connect with some people that, otherwise we wouldn't. The Manning camp brings in a lot of people, and also the O-line and D-line camp brings in a lot of NFL coaches. So to have those connections and meet those people is really great for our university and our program.
And Coach, you obviously have 2 outstanding athletes and leaders on your team here. Is there an athlete who is either a transfer or an incoming freshman that, obviously at the FBS level, there's a lot of media coverage of incoming athletes. At the FCS level, not so much. So is there one athlete that you would point to, maybe on offense or defense or both, that you're like, I'm really excited about this guy and nobody's heard about him yet?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a guy that nobody's heard about, but we do have a new quarterback who will start for us in week 0. That's Deuce Hogan, and he's out of Texas. He's out of Grapevine Faith, and I'm excited to see him play. He's a high-level individual. He's got great character. He's a great person, but he's also very talented, and I'm excited for him to get the opportunity to showcase that on such a big stage.
We talked to the student athletes about week 0. Tell me the excitement from your side. First football game in America, on American soil at least, but being able to do it in Thibodaux, to get the community behind you, to get John L. Guidry, sold out and ready to go for that week 0 game. We know it'll be hot, but it should be a tremendous matchup. So just what's your excitement level to get that started?
First, what a great opportunity for our program and our community to be on that stage. I mean, it really is an excellent opportunity and one that everybody in the area is very excited about. Football is very important in South Louisiana. I think everybody knows that. So for us to open the college football season there, I think really showcases that. And then for us, man, we get to open up with the champs, and that's a big-time challenge for us, and who would want it any other way? I mean, that's a great program. Incarnate Word has done a great job in the last 4 years. They've been plays away from playing for a national championship, and that's the outlook we have for our program. And so to get that measuring game right out the bat will be big for us.
Talk about these two student athletes with you. Obviously, you know, you've been on the defensive side, and you got two of your defensive players here. How big have they been to your program? How important have they been to your program, and especially going into this year?
Yeah, incredible. You know, I'll start with Ty. I mean, Ty from Texas, MVP of the state championship in this state. He came to us last fall and made an immediate impact. I know he said he wasn't a full-time starter, but what a football player. The way he plays the game is exactly the way that we want everybody in our uniform to play the game, and that's a tremendous credit to him and the work that he puts into this. And then Hayden Shaheen, 6-year player. He's been there every step of the way since day one as a freshman. He really is everything that we're about on and off the field. He's a leader in the locker room and in our program and in our community, and he's been that way every single day. So they mean the world to me, a lot like a bunch of the other players that aren't here today do too.
Ty, you are a Texas kid, and you're back home in Texas here with a lot of high school coaches. What's it like being back home a little bit? I know you're in Denton. I know it's not San Antonio yet. Yeah. We're down in San Antonio. But what's it like to be back in your home state and see a bunch of the high schools around?
No, it was great. I just met my DC from high school, and, you know, same energy as always. I was like, yeah, I missed the environment. I missed the energy of the group. And I didn't know that this was how packed it is when they come out here to do the Texas high school little coaching thing. But it's just great to be home because I was already at home, and then I came here, and I was like, oh, yeah, bro, it's just the high school energy just feels great just to be around. And it was like, I love just to be here.
Yeah. Coach, we'll close with this. Just as you enter your first season and look forward to a great season with the Cardinals, just what are you most excited about? What fires you up as you enter the 2025 season?
Man, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to do football every day. I'm ready to do it from the beginning of the day to the end of the day and be around these players and these coaches and staff members. Man, we got so many people in our program, in our department that work so hard every day to make us successful. And that's really the thing I enjoy most, is being around those people and working hard towards our goals every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nichols Colonels. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You can do it right now.
All right, we continue to keep things rolling here at our Southland Conference Media Days. We are now joined with the longest tenured head coach here in the Southland Conference, Frank Selfo. Coach, thanks so much